Steve and Jill here.
Hi.
Welcome to the House Academy Show, entertaining real estate investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today, Jill and I talk about the 3 circumstances that tell us it's okay to flip a house.
There's probably 30, but we broke it down to 3.
What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you talking about houses, Jack? I thought you buy and sell land. It's not, we don't advertise it, but Jill and I also have a company called House Academy. You can check it out on houseacademy.com. It's got regular members who buy and sell houses usually alongside their land operation. And it's not something that we're really focused on right now. Actually, that's the content of this episode, because there's a lot of competition. The market's super hot, and we would rather be over here making tons of money buying and selling land right now. That doesn't mean you can't do it. It's not profitable.
House Academy is alive and well. We just had a checkout the other day. We saw people joining us. Right. So I don't want you to think that this is a bad thing or we're not invested in it. We're not doing it, because we are. Exactly. And we're going to tell you. So for people who are thinking about House Academy and doing, and we'll explain here in a few minutes, you know, who is a candidate for House Academy and why people come to us. And then we'll talk about what we're doing now in this environment, because it was really important. And I want you guys to know that you are important to us and we are doing it with you, but we're being strategic. And that's what today's show is about.
Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And last year, a ton of Land Academy members came to Jill and I needing extra help to get their blind offer campaigns into the mail and off the ground. So I took a look at how we personally are sending out mail with our key employees, and ultimately made those exact same people available to Land Academy members to get the mail out. And we gave it a name. It's called Concierge Data. So it's a year later, and hundreds of our members are outsourcing their entire mail process with this product. Some of those members are people that have been doing mail themselves for years and they're tired of it. They're outsourcing it. And some of those members are brand new. And it's stopping them from getting into the business. And they're in both cases, and everything in between, using Concierge Data to get the mail out. Check us out at offers2owners.com and give them a call.
Aaron wrote, "Hi, I'm brand new to this course. I just bought it today. I was wondering, number 1, should I set up an LLC in my home state? Number 2, should I get an email forwarding service / virtual business address? Number 3, should I get a local number or an 800 type number?" Well, good news is that thing you just got today, watch it.
What's that?
Because it's in there.
What's that thing he got today?
He just said, I just joined Land Academy. I just got the education today. I'm like, congratulations, watch it. Because all 3 questions are answered.
Yes.
They're in there. No, it's really good. Right. I'm trying to say. So this is a perfect question. It's not a silly question, and you don't know until you dive in.
Yeah.
You think that it's just about this part of the business, but it's about the whole business. So we help you getting started. Like, do I need to go get an address? Do I need to do this? And how many do I need to go buy a desk? Do I need business cards? You know, whatever. We talk about all those little details in the program, so you know where to spend your money, where to spend your time. Like, because I know that question number 4 is probably going to be, do I need a catchy name and a website? Question number 5, do I need to do Facebook, YouTube, and all that? Question number 6, like, I can dream them up because we've been there. Yeah. And that's why we cover it in Land Academy.
It's in chapter 2.
So yeah.
I would say, estimate this, probably 85 to 90% of what you need to go, maybe 95% of what you need to know to make a ton of money in this business is in Land Academy 3.0, which is the product Jill's referring to.
And the rest is experience.
And the rest is filling in any gaps and questions that you might have, or honestly, they're not usually core questions on how to do it. They're questions like that are rooted in this concept. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't have a good feeling yet. I want to ask a bunch of questions, or just vent. And that's what Discord's for, to ask other members, hey, if you're 6 months into this and you've done a couple of mailers, am I nuts to think fill in the blank?
Yeah.
And it's all in there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Today's topic, 3 circumstances that tell us it's okay to flip a house. This is the meat of the show. Jill, you had notes. I would love to hear your opinion on this.
All right. I do. Well, first of all, I want to say who's a likely candidate for this House Academy and house flipping? I'll tell you, it's any person who is buying a house for fill in the blank reason, and they need to buy it better, cheaper, faster. That's what it's for. We have people that come to us and join House Academy to buy their dream house, buy their retirement cabin, or their flippers. And they're tired of waking up every morning, scouring the MLS, trying to find a deal, or driving for dollars, heaven forbid. Okay, that's what this is for. So now the topic today is though, all right, well, what circumstances tell us it's okay to flip a house? And the way we flip a house is different than what you might think on, because property flipping, right, on HGTV is not what we do. So let me explain that one too. We have done both. Have we bought houses and gone in and moved walls and redecorated? I mean, I'm talking down to the below the cement, put bathrooms in where they was a closet and all of that, all levels of flipping we have done. Guess what's the best? The way we do it now. And the way we do it now is I am buying it right. We are buying it right, marking it up, whatever our dollar amount is that we have to make a minimum of, whether it's $50,000, $70,000, $100,000, whatever our minimum is in that area, that we are not, doing anything if we can't make that. And then we're selling it to either, most likely, it's another investor who is going to go in and do all the work that I don't care to do, but they have the team in place, or it might be the end user. It depends on the property. That's the point here. We don't wholesale. We don't assign. We buy it. Our names go on the deed, and I sell it as fast as I can. And it's usually not hard because it's priced right. So now that we got that out of the way, what are the circumstances that tell us it's okay to flip a house right now? So here are my three. Number one, it's not a too hot area. Homes are moving, but it's not crazy. Why? I'm not getting into a bidding war. Mm-hmm. You're never going to make any money if you're in a bidding war.
That's right.
So funny because we have a sweet dear friend where we used to live in Southern California who's an agent, and we were talking to her about a while about doing this together. And the properties she kept coming up with were bidding war properties. She's like, we better hurry, we're going to lose it. I'm like, no, I'm already out. I'm not going to compete with somebody because that's not how you do it. I've already lost if I'm in a bidding war. So that's number one reason or way that I know the circumstance. Number two, circumstance I know it's okay to flip a house. The numbers make sense. And that means Jack signed off on it. Jack researched the area. Jack ran all the numbers. Jack knows exactly what people are selling for right now. Jack knows exactly how much we can mark it up, and it's going to meet our criteria that we're going to make minimum of whatever number we want to make when we sell it to potentially that flipper, right? Or whoever it is. And they're going to be really happy because it's still undervalued. And they're going to walk away like, woohoo, I just bought this for less than what retail is right now. That's my number two. And then my personal number three reason that tells me it's a good circumstance, it's okay to flip a house, is I have the BOG team in place and they know what they're doing because these deals do go fast. I'm not going to do it, by the way. I'm not a BOG. I don't want a BOG.
What's BOG?
Excuse me. Boots on the ground. So we are commonly doing this in areas that we are not sitting in, but the numbers make sense. Might be 3 states over. I'm not driving there. I'm not going there. I will probably never actually lay my own eyes on the property, but I've got a real good team in place and they're ready to move. Because when people get your offers for houses and they call and they're ready to go, they're ready to go. There's a situation and I need BOG, my boots on the ground people, to move in and be able to befriend these sellers and make it easy for them. And they want to do this with us. And two, I need them to be able to walk in and really know the properties and understand what cracks in the foundation they should look like and, things like that. They need to be able to quickly assess stuff. You don't agree with my things?
No, it's just you're really getting into cracks in the foundation now.
I'm sorry. But my team's in place and they can move quickly. I'll leave it at that. Those are my
circumstance. All three of my circumstances are when it's okay to buy a house and resell it, revolve around one word. In fact, here's the Roman numeral word, and then I'm going to give you my three circumstances under that. Risk. And the way to remove all the risk from a real estate deal, I don't care if you're buying an office building, a house, or a piece of land, is to dictate the price to the seller, not the other way around. HGTV is not an instruction manual. HGTV is exactly 180 degrees different than how you should do a real estate deal. It's made for entertainment, the way the Seinfeld show is, or any other sitcom, that their whole point to making those shows is to entertain the hell out of you. And honestly, I watch them, and Jill and I, like every other person that sits on a couch and watches those shows, look to each other and say, this isn't real. There's no way that you can get a contractor in there, renovate that house for $150,000. In the real world, this would take $500,000. And they do that on purpose to get us to talk about it and to get you to talk about it. So how do you remove the risk in any real estate deal? You get there first. You figuratively stand in front of a seller, and the seller says, you know what? I know this house is worth $200,000. I'm going to sell it to you for $120,000 because I want it gone. I don't want to fill in the blank. List it with an agent, have to clean out the basement,
remodel the kitchen.
I know there's mold, remodel the kitchen, and on and on and on and on. In fact, I would love to sell it to you. Do you think we can close in 2 weeks? That is, and the same thing happens with office buildings, believe it or not, and certainly happens with rural vacant land or any type of land. So how do you do that? You do it just like how we buy and sell land. We send out blind offers, thousands and thousands of offers, to the point where you're staring at a deal, or Jill was the one who does this after I send out all the mail, staring at a deal saying, this is a $250,000 house wholesale. I'm buying it for $180,000. Mm-hmm. Done, and done. Where's the risk in that? Mm-hmm. The risk might be, well, it does have a cracked foundation, or the physical plant itself is in dire situation where now it is not worth $180,000, it's worth $90,000 to get all that stuff fixed. So I'm still removing all the risk out of it. Mm-hmm. So number one, the numbers have to work. I just gave you a great example. That's what circumstance number one. What am I doing with these circumstances? Eliminating the risk in the real estate deal. The numbers work great in our favor. Number two, for me, and I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for both of us, we don't buy property that's not tenantable in its situation. Might need to be completely remodeled. It might need to be, we walk through there, it stinks, it's awful, it needs a new furnace, all kinds of stuff. So it doesn't necessarily need to be tenantable in an as-is condition, but it's not fallen down. Number three, I need to know, no matter what's going to happen with that house deal, and this is not the case with land, that we will be out of it in 30 days, the way it's priced, and the condition that the asset's in. So it just comes down to risk and money for me. And why don't we send out millions and millions of offers right now, like we do with land for houses? Because it's such a hot market, and we are physically in these hot markets. It's not a hot market everywhere. Like, it's just where we like to buy and sell houses. It's extremely hot. And so we just don't want to swim with all those sharks.
Not now.
We'd rather go over here and write our own ticket, which is what we do with land. So yeah, not right now.
It's not that you can't do it too. There are pockets of areas.
Sure.
So, and I'll tell you, truth time, we do fund all kinds of deals, including houses. So people are bringing stuff to me and they're finding them. So don't think that it's not on our mind and we're not involved in it, because we are. And it's going to get better.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole point here, too.
When the market slows down, probably my prediction is 12 to 24 months.
This would be a good time.
House Academy will kick back.
Well, I said this would be a good time, too, if you are thinking about this. Learn now and watch these people and be ready for it. Mm-hmm. That's not crazy, too. Get the education and be, poised to pounce. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow's Jack Thursday. And I'm going to talk about, when is it okay to bend the rules to succeed? You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
Poised to pounce. Kind of like that.
It's a little scary, Jill.
It is a little scary. Well, I was just going to say, it makes me think of some crazy girlfriends that I have. Mm-hmm. They are poised to... Ooh.
Makes me think of some crazy girlfriends I've had.
Oh, that's funny. Guys do it too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a two-way street.
Yep, that's true.
It's just a different kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Need to send out a few thousand offers to property owners like us? Check out offers and the number 2owners.com. So it's offers2owners.com. No setup fees, free mail merge, exceptional service, and now including just released for everyone, concierge data and pricing. It's awesome. Give Offers to Owners a call today. Thank you for tuning in. And by the way, we would love to connect with you on Clubhouse. Join Jack and I on the first and third Thursday of the month. And where can you find the times and the schedule and the dates and everything? If you forget, just go to Clubhouse, search the Land Investing Club, and you will find us there. And be sure and like us and follow us, and you'll be in the loop.
We're Jack and Jill. Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable, and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.